Drum roll. We'll see here in a moment.
They look very similar.
Hey, is this the mic?
Looks yeah. Go ahead. I think I saw the gray, which like good.
Are we on live?
Yeah, looks like we're good. Welcome back to the top 4 of the ARGCS Orlando circuit. My name is Jason Toro, and I'm here with a very good friend of mine. I'll let him introduce himself.
Elmer Walter. We're going to be commentating the top 4 match against Orange 20 versus Orange 20.
So try to stay awake. This is going to be some riveting action here. I personally played Barry in Top Cut, and or in round 1, sorry, and I got blown out. He played the deck very well. Wonderful guy, really nice guy to talk to. Cory, looking like he's playing a similar list. Nothing too surprising here.
Can we see the stream chat?
We'll see when we're back up. Cool. Last round, guys. LeBrandon with Nemeki and Piccolo took the round. Very close game. He was actually playing from behind most of the game. So Elmer, give me your thoughts on this. What in the mirror? What do you think is going to be really important here?
Pretty much in the mirror, 20 versus 20. The first person that can get to level 3 is going to win the mirror match.
Yeah. I experienced level 3 firsthand, and it's very unfun, and especially in this matchup. It's going to be interesting to who tries to jump first. Right now, playing stuff like Devouring Drill is very scary. You don't want to play Devouring Drill without the clean go up right now. So do we have an enter here?
Because Sebastian's hand, he could have, because there was no ghost. So what Sebastian would have been able to do was...
It looks like it.
Yeah, it looks like they entered combat.
On the second turn, under the second match.
Looks like Barry's active player here.
And there was no ghost. He's not going to even think about it.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions, just feel free to ask in the chat.
Yeah, guys, I know we have a lot of, maybe some holdovers from the Force World Tournament still tuning in. So if you have any questions about the game or any seasoned players want to know what's going on, let us know. Our decks in the top 4 are the 2 you see here, and we have Nemeki and Piccolo and Red Ruthless Ginyu.
But in the first game, he just got plain Maxine. Now, like Sebastian...
Yes, I think they're going to both be very familiar with each of the cards they're running.
They might end up timing out.
Yeah,
to go to tiebreakers.
I think these two drew, unintentionally drew in the final round.
Yeah, round 6 they drew.
And we walked by, and they both had next to full life decks almost through all the rejuving. They were both at level 2, so it was really tough. All right, so a 20 scouting drill into a 20 scouting drill by Barry. Looks like we're just setting up shop. Maybe see who starts flinging inspections and stuff, or destructions first.
Destructions
seem pretty good.
Are orange stare downs to try to clear board.
Yeah, I think the first person who draws orange stare down will tell a lot here. Surprising to see Barry run in power drill, but I could see why banishing 3 a turn for free seems really strong.
And plus it adds to your PR, that's huge.
Oh, and Cory goes ahead and...
It looks like we got a stare down, a hiding drill, a launcher, and the physical that grabs the drill from the discard pile. Stop a physical.
Refocus.
Yeah, orange refocus.
That looks like a hiding drill in there too.
Yeah, I see a hiding.
Not a great hand to be entered on. Kind of caught with his pants down. They're not really going to do anything here. But then again, these decks are both known for not really doing anything until they've got it. So back over to Barry.
So he launches, so he automatically gets a crit for his mastery if a drill gets put into it.
That'll be nice. It depends what's in there.
I don't think there's anything yet, but he might take some damage.
Yeah, you may take some
orange
damage.
Refocus. He has no targets in his discard pile.
So we're both just going to resume play here.
We got a possession drill.
Oh, dude, Nick, I don't know how many you won, but you top, like, 60%.
Looks like he did not draw a drill.
Nope, no drill there. Looks like an orange stare down.
Yeah, promo orange stare down, and it looks like Optic Blast.
See it?
And a
Yep.
sphere? No, wait.
Launcher.
Energized Strike, I think?
I think that's Energized Strike. Yeah, I can see the purple there.
Yeah, Optic Blast and Launcher, he discarded.
Not bad. They're not very good against Scouting Drill. But I have to agree with the foil sentiment. Obviously, if you have more foils, you're going to win. I don't know if you guys can tell, but all those cards out there seem to be foil.
Yeah, I think he's keeping the Energized Strike so it gets shuffled back in because it does hit with 20s drill out.
It's going to hit with the 20 drill out, so it's a free card. And it essentially turns into mill 2.
What is he going to stare down is the question.
It crashed like right after they came out.
Oh,
that's nice.
Discard hate.
I like that.
Very nice, very nice.
I thought that card was really going to be huge for Barry in the mirror, so that was a great target. Knowing that Scouting Drill is, I mean, it's nice to get rid of, but that's not going to be your main source of damage this game.
Yep, throws it so it gets shuffled in. Very nice play.
Get that back in.
And then whenever they enter combat again, he'll probably grab that orange stare down again and take another board card out. And at the end of the turn, he regenerated 3 because he's on level 2.
Because Android level 2 is
very good.
Very good and fair and balanced card.
And then we get, from the crit effect for the end of combat mastery, we get the physical stopping drill.
There we go.
And then he regenerates 3.
Only problem with getting that, the one physical it's going to get thrown at him is definitely going to be Sinister Choke, and that ain't going to get stopped in this
Our launcher, orange launcher.
That's a freebie, sure. Back over Barry's way here. Got
a focusing. I think he kept hiding.
Guys, I see that lookout drill there. I think it did, unless you shuffled it to the bottom there. All right, I wasn't wrong.
And lookout drill, so he regenerates top guard.
Yep.
I think he kept a con in his hand.
I couldn't tell. He kind of flipped over fast the second time. I'm going to take your word for it, though. Back over Cory's way here, acquisition drill. This is always a fun part of the matchup.
What is his opponent going to choose?
Not really many hot targets. I think that's an attack drill, possession drill.
I wouldn't. You
can't take something and get taken right back, can you?
No, you can't take Android attack drill because he already has one in play.
Right. Oh, he does have one in play.
Yeah, so he's going to take possession.
All those dang freestyle foils. Yeah.
I might take lookout.
Yeah. Especially with the amount of drills he has.
I would really take
I
lookout.
would just say you win the battle on this possession drill. Let's go with the lookout.
Lookout is big in the mirror.
Yeah, he's
taking lookout.
Yeah. Unsurprising there. All of his lookouts are still going to be live however many he plays because it's a freestyle drill. Great turn there for Cory. Pass it back to Barry.
I would say whoever draws Devouring is going to be really, really favored on this.
Well, yeah.
But he's also going to have to get rid of Cory's lookout now.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure how many Barry plays.
Right.
So Barry probably plays 1, maybe 2, just because it is a freestyle drill.
Yeah, I feel like because it's freestyle, there may be more. Just to let you guys know, we did not get an opportunity to look at any deck list. I may see if I can get them for the top 2, just so we can have a little more insight for you guys.
It looks like we are in combat.
Yeah. Android 20 searching up a nice little non-style drill to get out there. And we're getting another scouting drill. All right.
Now I'm wondering how many acquisition drills Barry plays.
I feel like
because acquisition might have been a great target to take his lookout drill back.
If he goes for lookout drill, he's just going to say, I take lookout drill back.
No, because
or his opponent pick first.
Yeah, Cory picks first.
Yeah, that's interesting. Why wouldn't he take lookout unless he has like an orange stare down here or maybe an inspection?
Yeah, I'm not sure how many acquisitions he plays.
Yeah.
But it's huge. Acquisition's huge in the mirror.
Yeah, like you need to get that lookout drill off the table unless he's maybe seeing something different this combat that we haven't quite seen yet. We didn't get a great look at his hand. I mean, they're not slashes. They made it all the way to top 4 through the field, so we'll go with his choice there. He's got the fresher eyes being in the game. Cory's part there, he's got a 20s domination at least. Ooh, stare down, there we go.
When I said
Dylan's
con,
here.
I meant
thanks.
stare down.
Whoops. Yeah, if he was running con, that'd be a little better. For
Yeah.
Well,
It's definitely been a long day.
Yeah. Oh man.
It's been a long day.
Stare down met with Villain Sphere there. No resistance from Barry. Back over to Cory. There we go with the choke. I wonder, what do you think he's gonna name here? We'll find out. Oh, that was quick.
Beautiful.
That was quick. That's a solid
I
choice.
don't
You
blame
want
him
to get
because
level 3.
there's literally only one left in his deck.
We burned 1 at the beginning, and now we're at 3.
Yep. And then he gets to put some back on top. That's a non-event.
Yep. He's gonna. Smart move there. A lot of players don't do stuff like this, and this is how you end up missing triggers. Mark, use a token, do something, make something easier to remember. Don't miss out on free stuff.
Looks like he is going to play Sinister Choke.
Oh boy. I think we're good.
That hurts.
5, 6, and 7.
5,
exactly,
6, 7,
actually.
8, 10.
Oh.
We got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all banished.
Oh my gosh.
Because of both attack drills. Adds 3.
That's why he let him keep lookout drill there. He said, you know, I'm just going to throw Sinister Chokes. You deal with that. It looks like Cory's hand is enhanced reflexes and maybe an destruction. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we got a stare down banished. It looks like we have a devouring. Is that a devouring? No, that's
in the banish pile. Oh,
yeah,
cool.
that got banished on that hit.
Oh yeah. See, folks, this is why I don't card shuffle. Someday someone wants to commentate or stream my match. We're never so lucky. You'll never know my cards.
Oh.
Barry says I have.
What is he gonna name? Maybe devouring drill.
Devouring might be just as good because he's on 1. It's an even worse situation.
Oh, there's 2 devourings in the banish zone, so
well,
he could
does he
take
go
the
for 3?
last
Oh, yeah.
devouring out of the deck.
We'll see. We'll see here how. Oh, okay. No, he went with orange inspection because he doesn't have the lookout drill. Maybe he's a bit more worried about those right now, and also maybe to gauge to see how many, you know.
Yeah, maybe he knows that that Cory only plays two devouring drills because of their if they're locals and literally they played a match in the 6th round.
Maybe there's a little more information. Like I said, we do not have deck list in front of us, guys. So this is only speculation on our part.
Yeah, it looks like he reflexed and forgot to banish reflex, but he vanished massage.
Yep, if he used that reflexes there, it definitely needs to get banished, and hopefully someone will catch that. We have no easy way to relay this to the games, guys, so we're just going to let the judges handle it as they may.
Yep, we are here not to interfere with their game.
Yep, we're going to let them play.
Just to commentate.
Energized strike there from Barry. A little nickel and diming. Going to stop that with a scouting drill, obviously, but it's 2 cards.
If he's scouting drill, it should be shuffled back in.
Yep.
Yep, he's missing that right now. That could be huge in the match as well.
Yep. Remember, scouting drill is not going to stop it. It's going to prevent the damage from the attack. Just like asking why do people play this game is because people play a lot of different games. You know, it's fun. It's fun for us. If you don't like it, that's okay. It might not be your cup of tea, but we enjoy it. It's a lot of fun.
It's really a great game. The mechanics of the game is incredible.
And it tickles the nostalgia factor real well for a lot of us. All right, so it looks like they're starting to get to the same conclusion.
Yeah, that he has to shuffle that in. Okay, caught that.
Yeah, and it does. I have to agree with the sentiment in the chat there too. Dylan! Okay, thank you, Mr. V-Tons. That's what we figured, especially after they played in top 6 and talking with them casually. That's what I figured. So thanks for that insight. That kind of helps us out a little bit.
Hey, we're commentating this match real quick. We're commentating this match in top 4. I'll just tell you because you just called me. Just tell me because you just called me.
All right, it looks like we're going to.
Yeah, and you want to come commentate with us?
Oh boy. All right, well. Not over their game, but.
I messed up my deck. I was the top seed in the last round. 5-0.
Looks like we have Dylan Warren's going to come in and help commentate with us. So it's going to be Dylan Warren, Elmer Walter and Jason Toro.
I'm very outclassed by these players' pedigrees
So I see,
and their
so-
top cut, so I'm just going to
Okay.
be quiet. I'll sip my
This
tea.
is.
So Dylan, explain to the crowd how you got a game loss in Top Cut.
You guys haven't already done that for me?
No, we
Not
didn't
yet.
want to depress the stream during this match.
It's all good.
But I think we're going to have a little time here.
All right.
We're gonna have a lot of
So,
time.
if you guys are interested in how I got disqualified, I started 5-0, number 1 seed, misplayed last round, made top 8. I had 6 physical blocks in my deck. I wrote the same physical block twice on my deck list and got an immediate DQ. So,
Rules of Tauco's unfortunate, but Dylan's a super cool guy, and oh well. I think he did it on purpose.
I am a cool guy, aren't I?
I think
Jason?
he did it on purpose because he didn't want to play our friend from our locals who's playing right now in his top 4 match. His name's Max. He's playing Red Ruthless Ginyu.
So, is there anybody in the chat that I know?
As far as people know, I don't know.
If you don't know me by name, I was the blue Wheelo player from Gen Con and all the tournaments. I don't know if anybody that's played me or knows me is in there.
If anybody knows you, I'm sure they'll say something. So right now, we've been kind of in back of this back and forth match with Barry and Cory here. The Android 20 mirror, the orange, a little tit for tat with dominations. Johnny D just said very foul language at you for future
Oh, that's
reference.
Johnny.
That's Johnny.
Okay. Well, I guess on stream I don't think I'm allowed to say
Yeah.
certain things, but yeah, you're bald.
Thank you.
I guess that's the worst I could do.
Thank you. All right. Looks like we got an array of cards here on the table.
Wow, this looks boring.
It's tough to watch, but it actually hasn't been too bad. Cory's been navigating the game fairly well for being stuck on level 1 for the most part.
I've seen
Yeah.
the other guy a bunch of times, Barry.
Yeah.
I've seen him at a lot of events.
I played him around round 1, really nice guy. I gave him a free level with Android 20 because I grabbed Devouring Drill like a moron. He's like, yeah, I'll just take Acquisition Drill, which is fair. I love that card.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, Lookout's a huge advantage in this mirror.
I was hoping I played some Android 20. Match none. If you don't know, I played Blue Piccolo. Started 5-0, lost to a Black Krillin because of a misplay.
All right.
No Android 20s for me.
Yeah. Looks like there with the card being discarded, he went with Orange Inspection. Orange Inspection really good with that board state Cory's representing.
Very good card. You pop something, it replaces itself. Oh, that's 2.
That's 2.
And a
So now-
sphere.
But now he's got a pitch to because this is from possession. This is interesting because he knows the Lookout Drill and Cory knows that he's got it. So why doesn't he just ditch? Yep, he's going to go ahead and jam
Yep.
both.
It looks like the mill's going to do 8. It'll trigger Lookout. It'll trigger 1 Lookout Drill, then it'll mill for 8.
Coming though, and that's going to hurt.
Lookout Drill triggers the first one.
Yep, and he said he's okay with that.
I'd be okay with that too.
Cory has to know something's up after that. There we go.
There we go.
That's for about 6,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 by my count.
8.
8. Oh, 8. Yeah.
8 drills?
Masteries are not drills.
Yep, 8 drills.
So I gets 9 off the mill.
Yeah,
It's a
sorry.
it's a
So yeah,
plus
it's
1.
+1 and then
Yeah,
it's.
man, what are y'all doing to me? All right, so working through the Lookout Drill there.
So how much time do they have left in this match?
There's no time limit.
Yeah.
No time limit? Okay.
What?
But it's still best of 1, right?
Yeah. You just get to play it out.
Yep, and this is on their rule set, by the
We
way.
rejuved all the destructions.
Yeah, that was pretty big there. Getting those destructions right
Yeah,
back.
it's hard to
into
see
the
yeah.
his discard pile, though, but he might have been able to quickness drill to 1 soon.
deck. Yeah.
Yeah, they're both on level 2. So it's do some damage, regenerate. Do some damage, regenerate.
To be fair, this is going.
Top cut, unless it's the.
What if the game just never ends?
Well, I turned 30 last year.
That's not even
I could
possible,
celebrate
right?
my 40th birthday on stream.
If they both just pass infinitely and rejuve,
This game will
It's
never
like when
end.
the unstoppable force meets the immovable object, but
It's like when the regenerating object meets the regenerating object.
and this is not taking anything away from the players. This deck is sweet. They're both doing a great job at it. The mirror is it's fun in a technical level, but in terms of wow excitement, you might not see it here. For those asking about ARG Live Channel 1 for Yu-Gi-Oh, they're going to be back for the semifinals here soon, according to the channel.
So that guy's got double visit. Cory's got double visiting on board.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's huge.
which is probably putting the brakes on whatever Barry's trying to do, although he's not drawing any premium entering hands anyway.
Ooh, a second lookout drill.
Yep. He's like, well, you did that to me, now I have to go grab this. And especially with 2 going back into the deck from the redo.
What about Sin Chokes? Do we got a lot gone?
At least 1 on each player.
Yeah, at least 1 on each player. All, they each have 2 devouring drills gone apiece. We don't know if they play a third one. Because we
How
don't
many
have the
people we
deck
got
list.
going in chat?
Looks like we got 26 brave souls with us.
26 people.
Yes.
Interesting.
So whether or not
where do you see that at?
So whether or not you're here because you were watching Force of the World and decided to cycle around, or are tuning in for DBZ, we thank you.
Yeah, for those of you watching, if you switch from another game, pick up DBZ.
it's
a lot
fun.
of
Or play both. Play them all. Who needs to pay bills?
Find me or Elmer Walter and you'll get free commons.
No, they give out free ultra rares.
Free commons and uncommons for
and ultra
everybody.
rares. They said it, so it's true. All right, so we're still going through the nuances here. Looks like we went acquisition for a lookout trope.
Yep, he took a lookout. Very smart. It kind of evens the playing field.
Yep. And we're kind of getting to the point where orange stare down is going to be pretty big.
Yep, orange stare down is huge. It looks like Cory has a signature choke. He's going to open with it.
Yeah, throw it.
Look-
Alex
that's the
saying
swing
hi to
card.
you guys.
Hey, Alec, how's it going?
Alec?
Alec,
Alec?
Alec Rudin's in the house.
Yeah, Alec, I scrubbed out.
scrubbed
I
out.
went top seed most of the tournament, and then I got DQ'd from top
And
8
that-
and never got to play.
That choke did a lot.
Yeah, it did 9.
But I'll be at ARG Championship for some reason.
Yep. I believe all top 8 competitors are going to be at the ARG Championship. So,
Well,
did that.
invited to go.
yeah, invited to go. Well, why not go? Especially if you want a world invite.
I think the championship event's going to be huge.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be 200, 250
For
people.
everybody talking about how on Facebook how it could have not been, it was a awkward situation with going to this. I think the event was fine. I have no real complaints. I had a good
Yeah,
time.
we didn't have any problem with the event.
Yeah,
Like-
Max did an excellent job judging. Event staff was nice. They allowed us to get on here and blab about, so it was good. We got the Energize Strike going through, just taking the
I
2,
heard deck
shuffle it
lists
back
are
in.
tough.
Deck
Hey,
lists are
I
tough.
actually had 2 people double check my list for me, and they also missed the mistake.
To be fair, neither of us were, myself or Elmer didn't do it.
Yep, was not me.
Yeah, it
If
wasn't
he would
them.
have chose myself or Elmer, we would have caught it.
Instantly caught
John,
it.
I think we had about 40 plus. I don't know the exact.
We
number.
had
It was around
50,
60.
50.
I think 57.
57. Okay.
Yeah, it was
57.
right around 60.
Yeah, it was 6 rounds, top 8 cut.
Okay.
So only 1 4-2 made it, and then Cory and Barry drew in the last round.
Yeah,
so
they
that
played round
eliminated
6.
a 4-2 from making the cut.
Yeah.
So only 1 4-2 made the cut.
Yeah. When we walked by their table, they had about full life decks about 33 minutes into the game.
They still have full life decks.
No, it's starting to get a little low, but they're still keep regenerating 3.
Yeah.
Come over and
it's-
sit on the side. Will this reach
Yeah.
around?
Grab that chair for now. No one's there.
Are they like
Sit
looking
down
at
with
us like
your-
the other stream or no?
No, they can't see us.
Okay, good. I don't want them to see me.
No one wants to see you.
I have to put some more clothes on.
Hey now. All right, we got another domination. Be interesting to see what he's named here. He wants to check that discard pile first. It's getting a bit late in
Say
the
Sin
game.
Choker.
Yeah,
distraction,
eventually in
probably.
the mirror,
Yeah, there's a
they're going to
choke
run
here.
out of dominations.
If
They're
there's
going
a
to run out of
choke, it's gotta
signature
go out.
chokes. They're gonna pretty much run out of.
I've at least I
pretty
think
much
Cory's done
everything.
At least 2 chokes this game, so I'd be hard pressed to think that there's a third,
Yeah.
or that he's maybe even done all 3.
Ben with Black 18, he hit me with trip unstockable choke, trip foreshadowing for 6 mil.
Oh, yeah,
Got rid of all
with the
my
choke,
dominance.
It looks, I think, by my count, that should be choke 3.
Yeah, that's his last choke in the deck.
So we're kind of getting stuff out of there. Inspection's still alive, obviously. We're just going to need the 2-piece unless we start seeing those stare downs or maybe even more orange inspections.
Yeah, but Cory could visiting for that choke in his
Yes.
discard pile whenever he feels like it.
Which is why I think that orange and power drill was so crucial to get rid of really early. That ended up the work it would have done would not been understated.
Looks like Dragonball 6 got knocked to the bottom.
And then he's seeing all the orange cards with endurance like I didn't earlier today, so that's fair. I have to agree, Sinister Choke is
Oh, we got an orange stare down.
Well,
Is he going to target
choke's
lookout?
not too bad,
No.
and the reason is
Absorption.
it depends
I mean,
on the deck. If you're playing in a board-heavy meta, choke's the stones, but
Choke's just still good.
yeah, I mean 5 unpreventable is not bad, but against a deck that doesn't drop a lot of
So
board,
what did
it's
we
not
go with there,
that
Elmer? You
scary.
saw that? Was that a scouting drill he stared down? What was that he stared down?
Scouting drill.
Yeah.
He got scouting drill. It looks like I think Barry.
I think he's going on the plan of just beating him up.
Yeah, with energy attacks,
Yeah.
because I think that's Barry's last scouting he has in play.
So update from Max with the thumbs up. Red Ruthless Ginyu will be in finals.
Yep, be Red Ruthless Ginyu versus one of these orange 20s in the finals.
Max is one of our local players. He's
Oh wait,
Pretty good.
is this Max taking a picture of us and now he is in the top 2 waiting for us? Are we gonna get the privilege of talking about him?
Let me ask Max if he wants to take
The
my
other
spot on
deck,
stream.
which
you
is
wanna
now
come
eliminated,
talk
was
about
Namekian Piccolo.
come talk on stream about your? No,
No, you stay here. He can't come here until
Max
he wins.
doesn't want any part of you guys.
Yeah, the only OP tournament Max has been to was Jacksonville Regionals,
And he
and
still
he
did
also he was also at 2004 Expanded Worlds.
He was Red and Rage Ginyu.
Red Rage Ginyu then. He's been sticking with Ginyu for these big events. He really likes Ginyu in red.
He was
likes-
X3 and barely
Yeah,
missed
he
at
was
Jacksonville.
X3 in Jacksonville, yeah. Where I was running around judging in the sweat box.
Yeah.
You ain't lying. It was a
It was,
Sweatbox.
it was hot. But it was a lot
Oh,
of
No, Red
that's a
Ginyu's
big
very
acquisition
underrated.
drill right now.
Really huge draw here.
Is his opponent going to take the 20? The quickness? Is he going to take the quickness?
I mean, if he's on this beatdown plan,
He
What are his other options?
He
Attack,
could
drill, or
take
physical block?
lookout.
He
He
could
could
take
take
the-
lookout. Lookout's huge.
no, look out, hit the bin, bro.
No, I'm talking about his lookout with acquisition.
Oh, yeah, of course.
He has to pick a target
But we're,
for-
we're looking at... Did he grab his scouting?
Yeah, no, he took lookout, and now he has to pick a target for acquisition.
I
And
would-
he took scouting.
Well, John, Max was
Oh, wait,
actually
wait,
my
wait.
opponent
I think they're trying to
that
figure
got
out
a
who's
free
his
win
who's.
because I got DQ'd.
Yeah, probably.
So that happened.
Yeah, Dylan and Max were the top cut, and Max got the freebie.
Yeah, so I'm not too upset because Max was the one who got the freebie. So, I mean, while it sucks, it helped Max, so it takes a little bit away from the salt.
Yeah.
So Alec, are you going to be in Virginia for the big ARG Dragonball Z tournament in a couple weeks?
Huh? Oh, trying to fight me now?
You want to go over there and deal with them? It's just Joey. We don't care much for Joey Walter on this stream.
Yeah, Joey's trying to get Dylan to come trade him or something. And, we're busy.
I see. John, you're doing a lot of typing in the chat. You need to be here playing.
Yeah. All right, looks like launch.
I've got plenty of decks for you to use, buddy.
Back over to Barry here. Energized Strike making its appearance again. Milling 2 cards a turn is the worst. For free.
I wonder if anybody from the Panini team is watching the stream
Yeah.
to see how the ARG event's going.
Yeah.
So I guess I missed. Do any of them have devouring drills left? Or they're stuck on 2?
Earlier in the game, they both lost 2.
Yeah, so I don't think
So
they
they're
have
both
another
stuck
one.
on 2?
Yeah, they're both stuck on 2.
I was going to say, whoever
Getting
gets
to level
the
3 is
3
going to break the
gonna
game, but
be-
no one's going to get to level 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If one got to 3, it would do.
I know,
1, 2,
John. Reading's hard. It's very hard.
12. If one of them could creep to 3, their
Good
mill
luck in
would
that
be
1K if you
12.
go.
He visiting for Sinister.
Yeah,
Choke.
he's like, all right,
That's going to be a 9 unpreventable,
That's gonna be about-
unstoppable, all banished.
a truck full
And-
It's
of
kind of
trucks.
hard to tell how much they have in deck.
And that is
Can't.
his.
It's the dang black sleeves.
Yeah, the black sleeves really hits it for us. We can't really see the deck sizes. But he looks
Orange
like
stare down
looks
coming,
like Barry's
looks
gonna play an orange stare down.
Oh, there's a withering fire in there too. We're gonna try
yeah.
to clean up a little bit here. Starting with the withering fire. Yeah, get that weak stuff out of my house.
You know, one of the 2 absorbing drills.
Yep, and he has one more left, so he'll orange stare down the last one, and then pretty much leave him with no energy defense. We got a time. So
This is a definition of attrition of I've seen one, just wearing each other down so you can
I
finally
was
get
surprised they didn't go for the lookout. Depends on if he's trying to go more attacker.
I think
you
they're
know.
just trying to burn through it. He's been getting energized strikes and stuff back in the deck. I think he's trying to cash in on a lot of
Sinister
his
for
energies.
9.
Yeah. It's hard to tell without his list, but I mean, he probably doesn't run a lot of energy blocks.
8. Sinister for 8.
That's 8. Wow.
Yeah, that was definitely a good hit. That was a huge hit.
Sad part is that was just enough to make it unstoppable. I don't think Barry had a defense anyhow. Like I say, or maybe that's a. Oh, there's the stare down we were
There's
talking
the stare
about.
down.
Getting rid of that
Oh.
last scouting drill.
That's the last one.
Time to play fair. About as fair as this deck can play.
And what about I can't see his name. Barry?
Mm-hmm.
Does he have another absorbing drill, or are all the other 2
There's
gone?
No,
Yeah.
he has the last one in play.
Well, I know he's only got 1 to play. Does he have any more in deck
No.
or no?
I don't think so.
I don't
at this
think
point.
either of them have any more after this. They've been banishing / stealing.
To be honest, it all started to blend together.
Yeah, I think that absorbing drill is actually Cory's that he stole with acquisition drill.
Yeah. This will end up being a game where they, mix up Dragon Balls. They might mix up drills. Deck check after this.
Yeah. Might want to
Looks
make
like
sure
they're
you
running
get that
similar
going out.
sleeves too.
Yeah, Cory still has a visiting, so he could visiting for something to get rid of the last.
Combat ended. I guess a big part of this game just comes down to how much energy defense is Cory
Yeah,
playing.
like
Have you guys seen any coming out of the deck?
I haven't
No, I don't think I've
jack
seen
and
any
diddly.
energy defense in this deck at all.
I think maybe after their round in top 6, they decided, you know what, maybe this is the route we need to win the game, cut the lights
Yeah.
out from each other. It was mentioned in chat earlier they both play in the same local scene,
Okay.
so they played against each other a ton. They probably
I've
know
seen
exactly
Barry
what
a
they're trying
bunch
to do.
around the tournaments.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Cory before. Barry was actually I think he came out to eat with us when we went out and ate with the
Yeah, I think so too. He was a really, like I said, really cool.
I think he
really
was eating
cool
with us
guy.
at-
Yeah,
Cory, I
Barry's
talked-
from Mississippi.
Yeah, Cory, I introduced myself to him. I think he was really nice and pleasant. So
When we all walked to Uno's and we ate
yeah, I
dinner
remember
after
that.
Texas
Yeah, when
Regional.
we couldn't
I think
go
he
to
was
that one
with
place
us.
because TJ's like 16, we couldn't go into the bar.
He was definitely. We went back to DeCarlo's hotel. We were cracking a
Yeah,
bunch of boxes.
yeah. I think
he was
Barry
with us.
did go out to dinner with us when we were in Texas for the Texas regionals.
Thank you
Yeah,
to
he's a cool
33
guy.
people listening to dinner chat. Mainly
33
because we're
people.
here just trying to figure out what they're going to go. It looks like Barry's got the life deck lead, but not by too much.
It looked pretty even.
I think Barry's got it. I'm going to put my
So,
my
Barry's discard's lower, but his banish
Banish
looks a
pile
little
is
higher.
huge,
I
but
think,
when they
evens
counted
out.
it, he looked a little bigger. Maybe it's newer sleeves.
I think that visiting is going to be huge in this matchup.
That visiting is going to,
Visiting, he definitely doesn't have. Sinister.
I don't know. When we went to that pizza place, I was so hungry and so tired.
I couldn't tell you
I don't
what
even
he
remember
got.
anything.
I got
just
ribs
ate.
and fries. There's Uno's in Texas across from the convention center.
remember
It was
it was
pretty
cold.
good.
Yeah, I got some bad pasta that was really horrible.
And then across the
overpriced.
street, we woke up to a bunch of free apples from the hotel room from Elmer.
Yeah, the free
Yes, I
So
brought free
a lot
apples.
of confusion with waking
All
up
right,
to a
looks
pile
like
of
we got
apples in the morning.
Enters
Lots
happening.
of apples for free.
And what was funny was I was there right
Pitching
before
the,
you, and I was saying, man, I should take some of these apples.
Ooh, pitching a card to draw stare down from the bottom with quickness. Does he have 2 quicknesses?
He had 2 quicknesses, so he cycled the drill and cycled that into stare down.
Yep.
Or is that?
And then he's got a visiting on top of it.
Yeah. Well then.
What is he going to
Really
take?
heads up play
Possibly
there.
inspection? I know he has an inspection.
There's a choke in there. Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah,
You know, it's not that big, but it's definitely live.
Yeah, it's going to
1,
do
2, 3,
6.
4, 5, 6,
7.
7.
It's definitely live right now.
Puts a card at the
And
bottom.
then he's going to try to clear the way with the stare down, so even if he meets resistance with the sphere here.
So fun story. I walked over to the Yu-Gi-Oh tables and I won a Yu-Gi-Oh match.
Well,
I
that's
OTK'd turn 1 with deck I built.
a jack of all trades, Dylan Warren.
Yeah, it looks like Barry drew 2 dead cards.
Yeah,
That
this
surprised
is a
me.
very bad draw
And
here.
he's about to lose
I'm thinking it's that blinding energy.
Yeah,
move. It's
blinding's
gotta go.
So it's
Wow.
going to be Ruthless getting you versus one of these decks for the
It's
finals.
going to be Ruthless getting you with his orange Android 20.
I like Max's odds.
I really feel good about it.
So we're going to have a control deck versus a super aggro deck.
So either way, I think it'll be a great set. 2 out of 3.
Now, I'm trying to remember. Wasn't Bateau running like no physical defense in his build?
Bateau was running like 2 blocks and like
So
some
if these
reflexes.
builds are like his and they have no physical defense,
It's really going
That's
to be
gonna be-
disgusting.
All my physical attacks
Pretty
hit when I
gross.
played earlier today in my deck, and I'm playing the orange physical. Well, I played Barry round 1.
not
Yeah.
a lot of physical defense.
He stopped a attack on the enhanced reflex before I had freeze and July.
Yeah,
So Max might
I think
have a field day.
But
with
we
that.
don't know yet. We don't know what's going to happen
we'll
here.
see
We don't
here.
know how they're going to draw out. The deck still gets it. Once it's level 2, it's not playing fair anymore. Looks like Energized Strike's going to get in there again. The MVP this game, it seems like. I think Barry's gotten at least 10 to 12 cards off maybe
easily
the same copy of
easily then
Energized Strike
shuffles
this
it
game.
back in.
Yeah, but I think even on level 2, I think Max still, if he doesn't have a lot of physical defense, it's gonna.
Yeah, because the only ally hate I see either of these decks is Orange Stare Down.
Orange Down.
And
Crit launcher or the crit launchers?
oh yeah,
Crit launcher.
launchers as
Max
well.
Moore
But I don't
got
see
no
any.
tugs.
That's not the.
I don't see any tugs of war at all.
Okay, so we're going back over, and we know that destruction was
Yep.
getting fired off there.
For 7.
Yeah, 7.
Yeah, I mean, he looks like he's still doing okay. There's that third devouring drill, so that the cat's out of that bag.
And on top of it, he crit
Oh, he
it.
did
So at
have
the end of
another
combat,
devouring
it's gonna
attack.
come.
Yep.
He's gonna put it into play.
Whoa, that's an
But
optic
does he have
blast,
another drill
But he
to
can't do
target
that
deck?
yet. There we go. He's passing. Here comes the optic
Yep.
blast.
6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8,
All
9,
right.
10.
And those scouting drills could have been huge, but
Optic for 10.
they took that fight away from that real early.
Oh, Barry's definitely getting some good endurance. I would probably say Barry has at least 20 cards in his life deck.
Yeah.
And I would say Cory's just under that.
See, he already knows like half of the game. Barry took a huge chunk of change there. He's got to get out of this combat fast, but thankfully it looks like he's going to be spared for the rest of this. We're going to pass that over. That devouring drill could be interesting though. Could be a choice here. Barry did crit, and
It really just depends how many drills he has left.
yeah, and
Because if he doesn't
Cory
have enough
crit
to
as
top
well.
a drill,
Yeah, that energy stopping drill is going to be huge in this matchup since I think that's the only energy defense they have left.
Yeah. Orange steady drill in play there for Cory.
And then Barry's going to get his into combat effects.
As he remembers
And
here.
since he has multiple, he picks the order he wants to regenerate first.
Yep. And now he wants to go ahead and tutor, hopefully here.
Actually forgets.
Actually, I don't think he did
You know
crit.
what? You
I don't
might be
think
right.
he crit it.
There's no way he has.
Yeah, because he stared down him and took blinding out. That was his only attack.
No, he had an energized strike for 4, so yeah, no crit. So 4, 5, and then with endurance, even with the Android attack roll wasn't enough. Okay.
But, Dragon Ball 7 visiting, orange stare down.
Not a bad draw here.
That is huge. Except he won't get the mill because of lookout.
That's okay.
But it's
getting
still
3 back up top.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It looks like 14 to 15 cards in the deck, if I was counting right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be a 6-card swing. So.
No, it's not because of lookout drill.
Oh yeah. So it won't be a 3-card swing.
It's just gonna be a 3-card swing, but he gets to pick and choose.
He gets to start shoring up here.
Yep, and then he has a visiting down and a stare down.
I feel like
I would probably go time.
Time seems really good.
He's got a choke.
He's got a choke. He has a choke in his discard?
Yeah.
Well, of course he's going to grab that, but I think he's at the point where time is valuable here.
Time.
Yeah, he's got to put
They've
choke.
switched the mill. The mill route's been a thing, but they're more. Oh God, no.
He didn't put choke.
No, Barry doesn't have a choke.
He doesn't. I could have swore I saw one in that discard.
Didn't look like it. They've thrown 15.
We got time, PowerPoint, and orange launcher. And it looks like he'll probably keep orange stare down.
Yeah, I mean, why not? I don't know if he's gotten any inspections back in the deck or destruction. I always say that.
Oh, Barry's gonna enter combat.
There's the choke
did
we
have
were
a
talking
choke.
about.
Ooh.
But why? If he was going to enter here,
that's
he's
why.
going to. Ooh,
Yeah, I didn't put him on entering.
I did not put him on entering either.
that was a very heads-up play there, showing he's like, I don't care. I fear no one.
Let's see. He's got
Yeah,
a
he has
physical
orange-
block. He's got
orange
sinister
stare down
choke
and
and orange
sinister
stare
choke.
down.
So he's definitely gonna try to go for the kill because actually
Depending on the only thing we saw from Cory is a. Oh wait, is that's 7? I don't see an energy block.
We got 5,
Back
6,
to
7. Choke's gonna
Eddie,
be 7.
They're still Argilard is still on a break for Yu-Gi-Oh. They will be back up, I believe, with Top Cut or semifinals in a bit.
Yeah, tell people
Or
to
whichever portion of your rounds
watch
you're on.
this
Sorry,
stream
guys.
while they're waiting.
Yeah, enjoy us, and as soon as we know something's going on, Argilard will gladly let you know as well.
Gladly pass the information over.
Yeah. Yeah, they
We got
went down
Sinister for 7.
for a break. The streamer's taking a break.
So if you
And,
counted right
letting
at
us
14, you
to
should
have
have
fun
7
here
left
with
in
our
deck.
Well, 14/-3, 11.
Looks like he's got 2 power points.
/-3, what kind of math is that? That could be
so
bad.
4 left.
He's got 2 power points
That's
in hand,
7.
and Barry has no blocks.
Yep.
Or energy
No attack
blocks.
rolls, so that's just 7. We'll have to see what his deck
No,
does.
that's 6, 7, 8,
Or
9.
well, Android.
No, here's an Android attack drill right there.
I can't see it. Oh, it's because it's all super.
It's gonna
shiny.
do 9.
Wonderful.
I
Nice
think
endurance.
somebody might win the game.
That was a nice chuck of endurance there.
He has a 2nd power point in hand, too. And if he crits ball 7,
This stare down though.
Yeah, he crits ball 7. He's gonna mill 3.
This orange stare down might be pretty big.
What is he gonna pick?
looks like Cory has physical block power
Ooh.
point. Ball 7.
That
Yeah,
is
there's no
a
drill
second
targets left
optic
in
blast.
I think he's
Yes.
holding the stare down just in case 7 gets crit.
Yeah, just take it back.
Yep, he's gonna crit 7, and the lookout drill was already triggered as well.
Well, Barry doesn't have a...
Nope, that's it.
Looks like Barry
Wow.
scooped.
So it's going to be Cory
Very,
versus Max.
yeah, very
Yep.
gutsy effort there
Cory
for Barry
versus
entering.
Max.
Just the double orange power point from Cory really overpowered him there. Really not much he could do about that.